Greetings and salutations as always, and welcome to Logic Lounge with Fleas and Jones. That's me, episode 78, brought to you by Block Legend 7. I gotta run it back. Yes, y'all, Nikki, it is gonna be fire because the young lady that I have coming in, it looks like she just popped in the room, is man, look, I'm gonna just say it like this. I feel like I'm lucky because every time, man, I run into dope ass people aside from the talent. So first and foremost, the sounds that you hearing in the background is from my guest, and this is called "Party" by the lovely Jacksonville soulful, sexy, Afrocentric Queen Shaadoh Sessions. First thing, first thing I notice is Jacksonville, Florida. Father side of my family is from Jacksonville, Florida. So it was gonna be bias in the jump. Like this young lady she has a story as well as some real soulful, sexy shit going on. And she only been in the game professionally for 4 years, but been singing since she was 8 years old. Off top, I'm interested. I want to talk to this young lady. I'm not going to waste y'all time. I'm going to bring this young lady up and let her tell her story. There she goes.
Hey, warm welcome. Thank you.
No, welcome to you. Thank you. Like, yo, first and foremost, man, I'm gonna have to check to see if we distant family, because like I say, the whole don't get to asking me streets, and I've been there maybe 6, 7 times in my life, but the whole father side of my family
Oh,
is from
really?
Jacksonville,
What
Florida.
side
So I'm
of
like,
town?
so okay, I know this much. This is what I can give you. I know my cousin, my oldest cousin, worked for the Swisher Sweet Factory.
Oh,
Where,
damn. That's nice.
wherever that's at,
Yeah,
that's like the primary area of like the whole father side of my family.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, she is gorgeous.
I want to say
Absolutely.
that's the north side.
Yeah,
Sound like the north side, brother.
you would know better than me, man. But I
Yeah.
am so grateful for you popping in
Thank
today.
you.
How are you on this lovely
I
Wednesday?
am doing fine. I'm feeling sexy.
I see you, man.
Yeah, I'm happy. It took a while for me to get here.
Yeah, yeah, I know you were sharing that with me, which I'm glad we are an hour apart. So I knew you would be able to squeeze it, and I was definitely willing to, you know what I mean, do what I had to do to get you in here
Thank
because
you.
I know you are very busy, and I'm grateful for the come through.
Thank
So,
you.
man, thank you for coming into the lounge. Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised, right? You rep Duval like crazy. The song Duval is crazy first and foremost. Like, oh yeah, yeah. Fleazy does his homework. And one thing, shouts out to you know what I mean, Mr. Risky, and you know, Pretty Image and the whole squad. They know I do my homework. When I look into somebody, I'm gonna actually look into them. Which I wanted to start this off with. You're only 4 years in the game, right? Professional. Now that's the key word because as I did my homework,
Mm-hmm.
I discovered that you've been singing since you were 8 years old. You were born in '94, so that roughly you'll be 30 this year at the end of the year. So you've been singing since 8 years old.
Yeah.
And in this information that I found, I noticed that they said your inspiration was your actual mother, Candy, who was, and I wrote this down because I've never heard this term before. It's called a powerhouse vocalist.
Period.
So Yeah, give me a little info about that, about your inspiration as far as how it started there. You got the inspiration from your mom. How did that transition into Shadow Session, the artist?
Wow.
Yeah, you did
My
carry to the lounge, love.
Now I gotta think. My mom, she's a pretty damn good singer, man. I mean, one of the best singers. I grew up. I was so fortunate to have her singing as a little girl through any and every situation of my life. My mom had a tune for me, and it carried me my whole life. I
Yeah,
mean, singing in church, singing when I'm crying, singing when I'm this, singing when I'm that. My mom was just perfect
yeah,
vocalist, and I was a little girl, and I just looked up to her, and I was inspired by her, And she said to me one day, "You can sing too, and I was like, "Really? I can?" She said, "Yeah, you're my daughter. Of course you can."
yeah.
And ever since I was in church with the mic in the front row, like, "Hey, y'all," singing. And then I got older, and then things became more serious for me, and people kept coming to me saying, "Why don't you be an artist?" And I'm like, "I'm in my dad's church right now, like singing to the Lord, and you want me to be this superstar?"
Yeah,
Sure. And so I just kept getting that impression, and I just grew up loving music. I grew up writing songs and stories. I grew up in band, playing instruments. My mom was like, I was like, "Look, my friends aren't in band. I'm not going. It's they're gonna pick on me. I'm gonna be a nerd." She was like, "No, you're gonna stay,
yeah,
and you're gonna learn, and you're gonna pass. You're
yeah.
gonna make A's in this class, just like you do in math and science and this and that." So I went to band. I was in marching band. I was the laughing stock, but I knew how to read goddamn music. Okay.
We gonna work with it.
And
We gonna work with it.
my mom, she really pushed me musically. And today, she pushes me today.
Yeah,
I can't even begin to tell you. Like, sometimes I'm just like, "Mom," but she has experience in the industry as well. She's worked with Brandy. She's worked with Ray
oh,
J. She
yeah,
has been there when I was a pup, running this business like the back of her hand.
yeah.
And I didn't know what it was like until I heard stories about it. I was like, "Damn, that sounds like me right there." I graduated high school. Okay, what are you gonna do? "I'm gonna be a singer."
Wow. So
Mm-hmm.
it was from
I knew
the
I wanted to
root,
be a singer,
straight from
and I
the
didn't know
roots. Yeah,
how,
yeah,
but God put it in my future. He did.
yeah,
In the
yeah,
middle of my whole everything that was going on in my life, singing just fell and happened, and it was the only thing I wanted.
yeah,
It's the only thing I
yeah.
wanted. I'm okay with that. Saying that.
And you know that's a beautiful thing to have because why
Mm-hmm.
that stuck out to me and what made me love that is the fact that it comes from the roots. So you can't be organic. You can't be authentic. So for it to come from your foundation, I just wanted to bring that out before I ask my official first question, which I'm pretty sure those who don't know would like to know because it's so interesting. Other than the fact you fucking drop dead gorgeous, you know that you hear this shit all the time. Please tell me, what is the origin of Shadow Session? How did you come with that name?
So the reason my name is Shaadoh Session, my mom, she gave birth to me. She said to me, the name was an African uh, tribe.
Okay.
One of those stories or ancient stories.
Yeah.
And she was just kind of inspired. And if you see my mom, she a real fine yellow bone. But me, on the other hand, I'm chocolate. So it probably just really, gave her the stamp. Um, you know, and I carry it well. It's
Yeah.
really my name. I was in school.
Whoa,
I was
whoa,
in
whoa.
school as a little kid.
That's your
Hmm. Yeah. And I got
wait.
picked on.
First, I'm gonna
I
say
got picked
this.
on. I
Fuck
got picked
this
on.
them kids.
I got picked on.
Fuck them kids.
Look at me
That
now.
name.
Look at me now.
To, and I wondered that because I was digging and for the life of me, I couldn't find the name. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to just work with it. To know that that's your name, that's dope as hell. Man, fuck them kids. Fuck what they
Oh,
said. Like,
you don't understand. Being accepted as a child is heartbreaking when someone is like, that's not normal. Like, why is your name
yeah,
Shaadoh?
yeah.
But, I grew up and I loved it and I accepted it. And I never felt out of place too much, just knowing that, my name is really cool. But nobody said my name right growing up either. They called me Shaadoh, Shaadoh, all kinds of shit. Even your name is a bad name when you get a substitute teacher at your class and you're a kid and they fuck your name up on the first roll call. Shaadoh? No, Shaadoh. Please, thank you. And still with the music business, my manager was like, I have this new artist, and she real nice, you know what I'm saying? Really? And then he tells the people all about me and they're excited. They love me. And then they fuck up my name. Welcome to the stage. Shaadoh. I learned to embrace it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, like I said again, and so shouts out to C Jackson. He felt what I said, man. Fuck them kids. Your neck that is raw as hell. That's a dope name because I'm like,
Yeah. Thank you,
that's
Mom.
why I wanted to get shouts out to Mom because I'm like, yo, how did
You know
she
what?
come with that?
Put
Like,
a little
yeah,
twist on it. Her name is Tashibra.
Lashibra
Something like that. Yeah.
and Shad.
Isn't that crazy?
Salute to Mom.
Isn't that crazy? I'm
Salute
blessed.
to
I'm
Mom.
blessed and highly favored. And you know what? Being a dark-skinned girl is not easy, especially in the entertainment
Yeah.
industry. Okay? So I
Talk
have no
about it.
choice but to represent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will.
And you do.
And I
You
will.
do. And you do. You do already. So you're going to continue to do that. So I wanted to dissect, man. We know right now Party is the joint, the new single. We're independent. We're reinventing Shadow Session. But before I get to that portion, I just want to talk about that journey because I listen. You started out again. Fleazy takes notes, man. So we have the first project that I was able to catch, which is just self-titled Shadow Sessions
Yeah.
in 2021. And then we have Intercourse 2023. Now, what I want to talk about, again, when researching you, this woman is something powerful, y'all. Y'all about to understand. You did not start recording yourself until you had your first child, which is your son.
Yeah.
Take me through, with that being said, because following that, which, I wrote notes for that because he was born June 30th, 2015.
Yeah.
First project was 21. And is it a mirror? Is it a mirror?
Mar.
Amar. Okay.
I never get to talk about my baby.
Oh no, Fleazy digs because there's so much more to a person than the artist. And
Yeah.
as a consumer and as an artist myself, um, there's a reason for our music. It ain't just I don't just pick cliche people. Cliche people are not even suggested to me. So
Wow.
I know there is something more to you, and I just want to extract that because it's that it ain't just anybody could be like, yo, new single Party coming out, go check it out. Nah, how do we get to Party? How do we get to Intercourse? You know what I mean? How do we get there?
Yeah.
Because a fan is gonna want to know that. A real consumer is gonna want to know that about you. They're gonna want to know, well, how did she get there? So take me through now. We got the young king here. And that's when you started recording yourself. Now
Mhm.
we fast forward into the self-titled Shadow session. Can you run me through how you came to make that project and what did you do to get through that project?
Sure. So my self-titled album was really, really, really the shit. First of all, okay, when you first come out
Yeah,
as an artist, you know what I'm saying. People are so excited about you. They are eager to learn about your music. They want to hear what your story is. So that project really meant a lot to me. Um, every single song I wrote by myself. Took me a time, and there was a point where I cried to my manager, and I was like, "Yo, I never wrote a full song.
yeah,
Like, I can
yeah.
write a hook, I could write a something that's nice, in the car, but I never
Hmm.
sat down and I never wrote a full song." But he already had the vision, and that's something important too. Risky Business Entertainment really had that vision
Yeah,
and that calling to really identify me and bring it out.
yeah.
So, it took time to write my songs, but once I started doing it, I couldn't stop. You know what
Became addicted.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it just really became so fun for me. And, going back even further, my first song was called Ride for You. And that song made it to Hot 97. And that's one of I believe it's Hot 97 in New York. It's one
hmm.
of the biggest radio
No,
stations.
absolutely. Yeah,
So
it's all over.
I was so happy that I was on the radio station. I was on the Instagram pages. I was everywhere, everywhere. People that went to school with me that moved to New York, I didn't even know they moved. I'm in Florida. They're
Yeah,
calling me like, "Hey, you on the motherfucking radio?" And I said, "Oh, bro, well, you better get used to
damn
it."
right. Damn right.
So, I was really, really excited. And I was going through some emotional things, with my music and stuff. What girl doesn't?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
me, I wear my emotions, and I think singers in general wear their emotions
yeah.
um, a lot more so than others. But
So it was personal. It was
it was
really
really,
because you
really
speak a lot
personal.
about yourself
Yeah.
on that album.
There was a lot
Yeah,
of people that like counted me out and looked down on me. But I kept going because I knew that the rest of my story was not done being written. So today, I'm still writing my story. Don't count me out.
yeah,
Don't count me
yeah.
out.
Oh,
That's just
and
what I
if
like
they
to say
do,
from here.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
count me
If
out,
they
y'all.
do,
Please.
that's their problem. And
Yeah.
we can't do anything
And
about that. So I want,
some things has come and it proved to me that this is for me. When it came to that album, there was a time where I was at a family gathering, and that album came on Pandora without me even signaling it or anything. It just
yeah,
came up behind Summer Walker and whoever else you guys like to listen to right now. And then when that song played in that moment, the whole house got quiet.
yeah,
It was a house full of people that
yeah,
probably didn't really like me.
yeah,
But when they heard that song, oh yeah, your girl's working. She working. And she in town, but baby, not for long, okay? Because we finna get the keys to the motherfucking city next, okay?
yeah,
That's how hard I'm working. I'm
yeah,
grinding. And I'm not playing.
yeah.
I am not playing in my own capacity, whatever skills the Lord has blessed me with, writing wise, singing wise. I'm not going to say that I'm the best of the best vocalist or anything like that because, it takes really like time to really hone in on singing but I'm an artist. You feel me? I like
Yeah.
to bring something artistic to you and to the people, something real, relatable. You
Yeah,
know. So whatever God has for me, I'm going to give it. And
that's right.
I don't care. I don't care if you're ready for it, if you're not ready for it. It's coming. Because that's all when I get old, I joke all the time and I say this to my manager. When I get old, I'm singing gospel music. That's how long we going to be
Yeah,
singing.
yeah, yeah. And I believe it. I believe it, man. Look, you cannot be authenticity You cannot just be real. It's a rarity. So many people follow fads and follow trends. I love individuals. I love individuals, whether I don't care if what you do is really something not for me. If you have a real powerful movement behind it, it's gonna break every barrier that comes in
Did
your
that,
way.
man. It did.
It's gonna do
Knock
that.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker down. I mean,
No, talk your shit. Talk your. You know what? It actually you brought up something, and I was gonna. You said y'all be helping me segue into my questions. I was going to save that the ride for you because in my digging, it took the birth of the princess Amani.
yes. You got them
Amani,
names right.
born March 14th of 2019, is when you decided to write Ride for You. My question to you with that one song, and those who haven't, please go check out these albums. Yo, it's two projects. It's so fucking worth it. Both of them are dope, and the story behind them is just, I know it's crazy. What made you share that part of your life with the public?
Because I wanted to show people that, like me, that I wasn't really ready to be a mom. I wasn't
Yeah,
ready to do any of that, but I did it. And I did it proudly, and I didn't look back, and I took my responsibilities as a woman. And moving on from that, I wanted to show people that I'm not perfect. I want you to remember my testimony, because
yeah,
all of this is not about me. It's about you. It's about her. It's about the girl that's coming up under me, years to come, that's going to be looking at to me and stuff like that. It's about them. It's about her kids. It's about the kids that people counted out. It's about the fact that this girl, you know what I'm saying, struggling. I want y'all to remember my story.
yeah, yeah. It's all right. I didn't mean to hit a wound, but I know, like I said, there's so much more to you. And the real are going to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone can make a song to dance to. Anyone can make a song to make love to fuck, whatever you want, but to share a part of your world that I know was extremely damaging for you is powerful. And I need you to know the real ones appreciate. I see you deeper than just that song. It actually lets me in a little more. So to now that you share with me, you've been teased, you've been talked about,
Mm-hmm.
to even be willing to share that and stand on it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to ever feel in vain for nothing you do, and keep that same attitude because the real ones will see it. The rest of them, let them follow those trends. Let them do what they do. Rest in peace, Prince Ella Jones. My grandmother would always say, "Let the clowns have their circus. Let them have
That's
their circus. Keep doing what you're doing." And thank you
And I have
for
fun.
sharing that with me.
And
Yeah,
honestly, I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to do things that I've never done before. I'm ready to wear shit that people say don't wear white after a certain time of the year. I'm ready to
yeah,
do that.
yeah,
Like I'm ready to do everything that's awkward right now.
yeah,
I'm ready to
yeah,
do all the Instagram trends that you're following. The
yeah,
girls that's going to be watching this video, I'm ready to break all of those trends. I'm ready to
yeah,
break them all. Like, I'm not your typical girl. I never want to be her,
yeah,
ever. I want to be me.
yeah,
I'm the girl that's the weirdo, cool as fuck. That's me. I'm her.
yeah,
And if
yeah,
you vibe with me, thank you.
yeah,
If not, I don't know what to tell you.
yeah. That's their problem. So going deeper into it, right? When you the music that you make, you have a lot of style. You're versatile, but a lot of it is it's dance, it's sexy, it gives feeling. You know with you being drop dead gorgeous and the certain songs that you make, it brings certain attention. How do you deal with that for the creepos? I'm just gonna call it what it is, because there are some people that will appreciate the sexy. They know how to
Yeah.
approach a woman and be appreciative of you sharing what you share. But how do you deal with the ones that maybe take it a bit too far?
Honestly, I don't have situations where people take it far.
Good. And I hope you never do.
Right.
Yeah.
um, because I'm such a strong person, and I know my limits, and I
Okay.
know that people are human too. People are human.
Yeah.
So you can't treat everybody just, any kind of way. I
Absolutely.
love people. I'm not gonna lie. I worked in customer service all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to talk
Yeah.
to a person. But when it comes to like anything too far, I would just remove myself. What you talking
Absolutely.
about?
Right. Right. That's what's
No
up.
hard
That
feelings. I love my
yeah.
life. I love my life, so I don't want to like. I saw this video on Instagram. I have to say this because it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Please
But it was a
do.
real pretty lady, and she was red. She had really pretty curly blonde hair on, and she was like, "Y'all, girls are crazy. Let me tell y'all something, your little ass girl. Okay, y'all
Mhm.
need to stop being disrespectful to these men. When they ask you for their number, here you better call me. Here you go. They can be ugly. This is what her thing was. This is what she's talking about. They can be ugly as hell. I'm giving them my number because at the end of the day, I get to go home.
But do you know how much truth behind that is?
Yeah.
Men can't take rejection. People really
Yeah.
can't
I don't
take
even like
rejection, but
rejection.
it's
I
yeah,
don't like rejection myself, but
yeah.
it comes with life.
Right,
So,
right.
so
And that
yeah.
understanding goes a long way. So now, look, I'm loving the talk, Shadow, because I see you are more passionate than I even anticipated, and I love it. So now, my next question, I want you to talk your shit. I've been noticing lately in the reinvention of your page and everything, there was a specific section in your stories where you're eliminating people. With that said, when it comes to your career, what does support mean to you?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Fleazy pays attention. You thought I was going to talk about the sexy video. See, yeah, right when you think Fleazy, nah, nah, nah. We'll get to that. But I want to know what the support means because you were very passionate about it. So I wanted you to kind of elaborate on
Well,
that.
let me say this.
Yes.
I've been a very nice person.
Fair enough.
And I'm
I could
starting to treat
agree.
these fans like my man, okay? I'm learning how to handle these people. No, I'm just kidding. And
No, please.
I treat my man really well, by the way.
I'm
You better
sure.
ask somebody because they still want to come. But anywho, uh, you know, support. Support me. Don't say it with your mouth. Don't watch me. Don't think that, oh, that person complimented her. I don't have to comment anymore because she got 3 comments already. Don't do me like that. Like, support
Talk
me. Like,
about it.
people not getting signed because they don't have support. I can
Talk about
sing.
it.
Everybody know that. I can make a suitable tune. Y'all need the support, and I will support you back. And I'm really about that. Don't think that people supporting me and I ain't supporting their ass back because I'm going right back to their page. I don't care if it's fake love. I'm gonna go right back to that page.
Yeah,
I'm a heart.
yeah.
But
That's
support
the
me.
truth.
Don't
Fuck the
just say
fake
it.
love. Yeah,
She's laughing at
yeah.
me.
No, that's my best friend. She feel you. She feel you
I'm
because
hot.
that's the real.
Let me tell you.
That's why I wanted to. Oh, please go ahead. And that's why I wanted to ask her that. Look, you even see Mr. Risky himself, the chief, the general. It is. It's pure facts. So I wanted her to talk that shit. I wanted her to say that because it is something that's becoming ridiculous. You know, We out here all trying to make it, and there is always and for always will be power in numbers. There
Right.
will be power in numbers. So I'm going to, but you know what? All we can do is lead by example.
Right.
Shouts out to my brother within the General Block Legend 7. That man teaches me how that you can make so much off of love. Just showing the actual love. You know what I mean? And they think love ain't about money all the time. It's not about we trying to get to the money. It's not
Yeah.
about money. It's as quick as you. It's you know what's insulting, Shadow. Don't you love when you see a friend go to their stories and you'll see every celebrity in that motherfucker, and you just released party.
Yeah.
Ain't since I followed you.
Yeah.
You know when I see your shit, cause what I do, I share
You
it.
share it.
You could
Mhm.
be in that
Now, and
motherfucker
now
one day
I
saying
take it
like,
back. I'm not a selfish ass person. Like, I'm not expecting people to just be waking up thinking about me. You know, I want you to for sure. But if you don't, I'm cool.
yeah,
Just pretend that you're fucking with me.
yeah,
If you're not fucking with me, I'm blocking you. Right
yeah,
now in my career, you in the way. I'm blocking your ass. I blocked 10 people from family. I told my mama I blocked your sister. I blocked her. Who else I blocked? I blocked some girls that went to my school. They don't invite me to their little functions and shit. That's cool. But you want to watch me every day? Block.
yeah.
Who else? I blocked some celebrities. I ain't gonna name who the blue checks are because I'll
Understood,
be damned.
understood,
I'll be
understood.
damned. Y'all not gonna come at me. I blocked like 20 people this week. And I'm not gonna block no more people. But I think I got my point across.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, I've been
Because it's
nice.
too
I've been
much
really
folks. Yeah,
kind and gentle with everybody for a long time.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to fuck all that.
Yeah.
It's time to
Sometimes you gotta
break out. It's
ride the
time to do
pole.
that.
You gotta take that
Yeah.
motherfucker by the wheel. And that's what I did.
And that's what I, for so long, right? Take,
Yeah.
take me through what is it like for Shadow when creating a song? Like what is it? Is there a certain mood? Is there a certain process? What
Mm-hmm.
do you do when it comes to creating your music?
Well, music. I like to listen to the beat. I like to find the hook, and then I like to find the verses. As far as the atmosphere, probably just like kids got to be asleep.
These are fun facts, people. These
And
are
then
fun facts.
you know, the headphones, the music, the candle.
Oh,
You know, I like a night
got the
midnight.
nice ambiance
Yeah,
going
or
there.
I'll write at night outside, like on the patio and stuff like that. Or I won't write at all. I only write when I feel something, when something hit me. I don't write at all. But when I get fucking just high off of life, I'll write something. I call it
Oh,
high off of life because at that point, you're like, wow, you just had a moment, a mental, like, freaking explosion, you know? And you gotta write that music. Sometimes music is direct. You gotta hit the ass where you're supposed to hit the ass. You ain't supposed to be wandering over here, wandering about lyrics over there. Sometimes it's just in the moment. So a lot of
yeah,
times, my really popular songs will be just like that. Like I won't even be trying to write that shit, and it just hit me like here you go. Like God just give to you. Here you go. Do something with it. I
yeah,
gave you the idea. Like run to the studio or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
That's pretty much
yeah.
how it is. And that's
That's
called a
dope.
gift because it was
Yeah,
gifted to you.
yeah.
You didn't even try. Just handed it to you.
You are you you have you Shadow. I fucks with you, Shadow. The more I'm talking to you, the more I am an understanding of the power behind what you do. That's so now let's go to part. You have kind of flipped your whole style in a
You
way.
saw that?
I did. You kind of got the reggae feel, the Afro beat, the reggae tone with a little dash of sexy to it. You know what I mean? What was the inspiration behind your new single?
Well, the inspiration is because I'm a cultural butterfly. I love cultures. I love Black people. I love white people. I love Spanish people. I love all kinds of people.
So you
So I
you just
really
went
took
with
a
it.
dive into my Black roots and my Black culture. I have ancestry that is Nigerian and Ethiopian and Egyptian on my mother side. And, I wanted to do something different that is going to resonate with a new audience. Now, for some reason, a lot of my support came from Africa in the beginning. I
Hmm.
don't know. They're like the first people to discover me. They sent me messages to my DMs with screenshots like, "Hey, I'm your first follower on Apple Music. Look, number one."
Yeah.
Just
Right.
number one. And I'm like, "Whoa, thank you." And he's in Ghana. I was like, "I'm never going to forget you. Like,
Yeah.
thanks."
Yeah.
And I thought about it and I was like, I want to make more music for them because they're my true fans. They appreciate my Black ass, in other words, very well.
He's so
so,
natural with it. I fucking love
so
it.
of course, I love my R&B. I love my American culture of music, and I love history. I'm really a nerd. I'm in college, honestly. You know, taking my time.
Yeah.
But I am a student, and I forever will be because
Yeah.
my principal, but my professor said, a good way to not pay back student loans is to forever be a student. So I'm gonna forever be a student. You feel me? Um, the culture, the Afrobeat culture, I really like it, and it's our roots for sure. We're all from the motherland, and I really believe in that, and I really believe in supporting the motherland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I did that with my Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So
like
then
I said,
the transition wasn't hard for you at all.
no, it wasn't. I just started answering the phone whenever a friend would call from Africa. And I learned how to communicate with them. I learned how they talk. I learned what they talk about. I learned their jokes. I learned their phrases. I even followed their T pages on Instagram for the African community. I have a whole separate Instagram account for the international artist Shaadoh session, called Shaadoh Up Session.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but
I'm following that.
that's a part of marketing. When you're an artist, you have to, like, talent is nice, but you also have to market yourself. If you can't market yourself, you're not going to go anywhere but your front door.
Yeah.
So I said, I want to be all over the world. How? I'm going to plant seeds all over the world. I'm going to find my fans. I found someone in China. He's in my DMs. What's up, mama? Hey, here's my song. Share it with your friends. Like, let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be friends. I want to have friends all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we've taken that step, we've taken this jump, right? And you've pretty much let us know that you are open to go so many ways with your versatility, which is always good to stay
Because
open-minded
I'm
with
an
that. Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
I honestly, I can sing country music. I swear to Christ. I
I
pull it.
believe it.
I will pull it off, baby. Beyonce times point two. Beyonce point two. That's what point two, man. Like, I can do it. I can do gospel. I told you I'm doing gospel when I hit that 55 mark. I'm
You
gonna
go,
do gospel. Oh,
okay.
like, this is my life. Like, I was literally in church singing every Sunday.
It hit different when it is your life.
And I
Like when
enjoy
it
it.
comes from the
I enjoy
root.
it. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's my life because, I have this reward from the world and this record deal from the world. No, this is what I love to do. This is what I love to do. I make mistakes all the time, all the time. I laugh at it now. I don't care.
What's your favorite project thus far and why?
Electric.
Why?
I think that's my favorite. Um, well, one of them, Electric, yeah. Because that fucking music video, like, was everything. Everything. I recorded that junk and Kissing Me, Orlando. I traveled. I booked the videographer. We recorded 2 music videos in one day. We had a fucking whole powwow. We had people from Jacksonville traveling, World Star Hip Hop traveling to see me to perform a music video. That day was really, really big, and it was so nice, and I looked so good in that video. So I look real good. That's the best looking video I have. I think if I can top how good I looked in that video, that song would be my favorite song. But that video was perfect. Like,
Yeah.
body compliments, everything was perfect on that video.
Yeah.
Electric. Yeah. Yeah. I wrote that song.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the majority of them you did. I'm pretty sure of it because of what comes out of it. You know,
Yeah.
when listening to these songs. Now that we know you're
Yeah.
independent, you are pretty much allowing your creativity to come to you. What can we expect from your new music with that?
Honestly, I don't even know what to say to you on what to expect. I would say expect the unexpected. Because my music career is so fucking fun. Like, up here is fun, and then when I get to act that stuff out, it's even more fun. And then when y'all to see it, it's like, damn, y'all get excited. So boom, I don't even know what to tell you what to expect. Just know your girl is thinking in the future, like Michael Jackson did before he was Michael Jackson.
Charismatic as hell. Charismatic. Okay,
This is
so now let's flip it. Now that I see you are so full of personality, you know, fans, they want to know things. So for the final portion of the interview today, I'd like to ask, you know, things according to Shadow
mm-hmm.
with this, you know, what did you take? And you know, one of the major things that people would want to know from an artist is when it comes to outside of your music, what does Shadow listen to?
Do I listen to? I ain't gonna even front. God damn, I can't front at all, bro. Right now, I'm stuck. I'm fucking. Do I need to say this?
If
I'm
you
stuck on
if you want,
R&B. I'm stuck on R&B, bro. I'm stuck
okay,
on 90s R&B. It's like in
that's
my blood.
marvelous. That's marvelous.
I'm
Do you know
stuck.
how like that keeps you grounded? That
I
keeps you
think it does. Because
grounded.
when I went over into my Afrobeat world, I said, "Ooh, that R&B sounds so good." Like, let me get back over here. So right now, I'm stuck in R&B world, and I'm stuck on 90s
So
specifically.
you
One
take it
artist,
back. Yeah.
his music is on my page.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay. Fair enough.
His music is the only extra music I think on my page. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't know what that means. Maybe it means,
Fair enough.
yeah.
That means okay.
Yeah.
That's so
Thank you for your support.
fancy. Okay. That's okay. Shadow, I fucking love you already. Hey, anybody that's naturally them, I fucks with that.
Yeah.
Next,
Not everybody can handle me, you know.
uh,
I learned that.
I mean
I learned
that's life. That's life.
that. But I'm
Yeah,
I'm happy. I'm
yeah,
happy with where I am and where I'm going.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm happy for you bringing me on the show.
I'm happy that you came.
Yeah.
Absolutely happy that you
Thank you.
came. Because I get to extract knowledge from a dope person and you get to meet dope people, and that makes for everlasting relationships. Connections are what make the world go round.
Yeah,
So this
relationship,
is, yeah,
a great
it makes, this is,
relationship so
yeah,
far.
this is dope
Yeah,
for me, just like it is for you.
thank you.
So next one.
Okay.
Does Shadow have a type? And if so, what is Shadow's type?
My type is in men.
Hmm.
My,
Partner, period. Because you know the world we live in now.
oh
So
yeah, of course.
I'll say
With
partner,
all
period.
respect, salute,
Yeah, good. Right.
salute
You know.
to them peoples. No, no shade. Um, my type is like gentleman. Like that's it. That's all I want. Be a gentleman. Like just be a gentleman and be really sweet. Don't talk to me too aggressive. I don't like that at all. If I come to you soft baby like, please respect me and come soft baby like and handle me like a baby because I'm your baby. I don't want to be handled like all soft and rough. Like, come over here, girl. I don't like that. That rough hood stuff. Mm-mm. I don't. It don't work for me. Talk to me like a lady. That's right. Um, but honestly, you could be any skin color. I would be lying if I said, "Oh, I don't do this. I don't." Boy, don't let nobody walk up to me acting like a gentleman, opening my doors and, "Hey, ma'am, you look so exquisite today," and whatever. I'll be like, "Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
What's your name?" You know, like I can't really say I have a type. I just have a personality. I envision my husband acting a certain way to me, treating me a certain way. I don't know what he looks like. Hopefully, he's tall and handsome. He can be older too, because I like older men. You know, I like older men from my experiences in life and things like that. Um, Older men treats women so well these days compared to the young guys that's making the babies. You know what I mean? So,
Nah, that's facts. Because usually most have learned. You know, the older gentlemen that do, we have learned. So there just ain't no room for certain shit.
so
And
yeah,
that.
exactly. I'm kind of in a place where I want to give a young guy a chance, but I know from experience that doesn't always go well,
Yeah.
you know? So, but honestly, like somewhere deep in there, I be one an old man that just be knowing everything about me. I ain't got no worries. He just perfect for me. He pay all the bills. I ain't got no stress. Old man who does everything. All I gotta do is cook him breakfast.
What is a major red flag when it comes to Shadow?
A red flag. Oh, I don't like liars. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like liars, man. You lie to me, it's so bad. I get the worst feeling ever. Like you lied to me? What?
No, no,
So yeah,
no one likes a lie. No one
yeah.
likes.
That's why my baby daddy just my baby daddy because he
Yeah,
lied. Don't lie.
right.
Hmm.
Exactly.
I don't
So
like lie, but I'm forgiving. Don't get me wrong. Like I know how to forgive people and stuff. I'm not too dramatic. I'm not like too over the top, but just don't lie about silly stuff. Compulsive lying is a thing. Why are you lying about the sky? Bro.
if you could go back and do anything in your life
Mhm.
differently, career or personal, what would it be?
Mm. I would say nothing, but there is one thing I would do. Just because I love my fucking kids so much, I would give them a whole new layout. You know what I'm saying? I get, all right, you come in the world at this time in my life because it's actually a better time for you because I ain't struggling right now. I'm not a struggling artist. You feel me? Your mama ain't got to do this and got to do that. Got to do that. you have a daddy, he's a good man, and you have me, and we married, we got a nice house, stuff like that. Raising them kids, focus on them kids, nurture them. I love my children a lot more than I get to express on my Instagram account, because it's my music career, so it's just
Understood.
vision when it comes to that. More professional, not so personal.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could change anything, it would be for them, because I would want to give them so much more of a better lifestyle than they have. Shit, before I'm from Jacksonville, Florida County. I was born on the east side, Florida Avenue. My daddy is Terry Session, bitch. Like, it's just no good at nothing. But I fucking love them. You know what I mean? And we didn't grow up with nothing. I didn't have nothing. I never grew. My parents gave me the best life that they could give me. My mother, thank you to Shebra for that and giving me a great name. We discussed that today.
Yeah.
But I wasn't given anything. My mama damn don't want to babysit. So, yeah. That would be that. I would just want to make sure that my kids did not come into this world with me being 19 years old. Come on, 19? You can do better than you can give them a little bit more. I think about that. Think about that. That's real. Everything else I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teflon, ladies and gentlemen. Teflon, ladies and gentlemen. This has been absolutely amazing for me.
Yeah.
But my final question for you, the Shadow of the Night, is when it's all said and done for Shadow Sessions, although we know it's going to be gospel on the singing side, but when it's all said and done career-wise, what is the end goal?
The end goal is to make it in heaven. All right, see y'all later.
Damn. Listen, what you don't know, I might find a way to make that a mic drop once this goes to my editing team and we chop this up. That was dope.
I'm gonna be real with you. They give me a little 15, what is it called? 15 seconds of fame. Just 15 minutes of fame. You know how they give you the little podium? You get the Grammy. I'm gonna praise the Lord. I'm gonna praise the Lord. I don't care what I posted on Instagram that day. I will praise the Lord.
They're gonna be like, well, what about that? Look, you asking the wrong question. You heard what I said.
Right.
Praise the Lord.
Because
praise the Lord.
Today, this is my testimony, and this is what it's gonna be. This is who I am. However, I do believe if you stick close to God, He'll stick close to you. And so whatever that means, you take it how you want to take it, and I take it how I want to take it, and I apply how I want to apply. You apply how you.
No,
I gotta get this money, but I know that the Lord is the ultimate goal for me, and it should be for you.
I love that. Listen, who said it was?
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? I love that. And honestly, and Shaadoh can vouch for this. Yeah. That's the first on the line. I asked that question. Majority of my guests, I ask them what's their end goal, whatever they do, business, whatever they do. I ask them what is the end goal, and that's the first time that somebody answered just like that. And I'm at 78 episodes.
78?
You're one out of 78. That's actually true too.
God is good.
I isn't all the time. All the time.
I ain't trying to go to hell with you right now.
We don't know, but at the same time, if we do what we do and we good natured, I mean no malice to no one. So that's nothing that I worry about. But this, Shaadoh, this was dope. I cannot thank you enough for coming to the lounge today. This cannot be your only time coming to the lounge as well, because I want to see what's next for you. I know there are great things for your future.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being independent.
Yeah.
I know that is a lot, but I know you can handle it.
Okay.
I know you can handle it.
That
Any final
means a
thoughts,
lot
final
for me.
word?
I take that very well because I've heard some good things about you from Risky Business, and he told me that this is probably going to be one of the best interviews that I've ever done, and he was definitely right because you took your time to learn me, um, and you handled me very well on your live. Period.
I I ain't getting emotional. I mean, it's cool. You know, it's not it's nothing right. You know, I do that all the time. You know, now I really do appreciate that.
Yeah,
I do. I take all my guests seriously, man.
thank you
I
for that.
appreciate that,
Yeah,
Rose.
because you had love for me,
Absolutely.
and you could have treated me like this anything, but you didn't. You had love for me.
No, please don't do that. Yes, my cousin. Shouts out to my cousin Skrilla.
Who backed up?
Huh? Thank y'all. Yeah, I just do what I appreciate the people that come and willing to take the time out to sit with me. And like I said, you know, I know great things are coming. Great things are already happening for you. When you have an attitude like you have, nothing but greatness can come. And
Okay.
I love the fact that that young king and that young princess have this queen to look up to. So keep doing what you do when you do it, Shadow.
Period.
Just like that.
Thank you.
That's how we gonna end
And
it, y'all. I want to thank everybody for coming in to the Logic Lounge with Fleazy Jones. That's me, episode 78, brought to you by Block Legend 7. Shouts out to the General. Shouts out to Shadow Session. If you're not following her, unfollow me or go fix that.
period.
Check out her music. Go get that single party. Bump that shit, because I am. So do the same thing. And I'm just going to do it like that. What you say, Shadow?
That's thank
Hit it
you
with it.
so much.
So you are more than welcome.
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to end it how I always end it, Shadow. I tell them living off good instinct counts. So always keep your logic.
All right.
We love y'all.
I like that.
Y'all be safe.
Period. Bye.
Peace.
Ciao.